Gilmore Girls and the photos in Miss Patty's studio. Have you ever wondered, where did we get these? Did we recreate them? Well, I'm here to tell you that each and every single one of these photos came from Liz Torres's personal collection. She lent them to the show, and one of these photos has a very special story that I'm going to let Liz share.
That was a photo shoot in Puerto Rico. I was working at the El San Juan Hotel. I was opening for Bobby Darin.
Oh, wow. Real quick, for anyone wondering what's going on and didn't hear any of my previous updates, Liz Torres got injured the day the winds broke out in Los Angeles. She ended up falling, hurting herself. She went to the hospital. Days and days and days of trying to reach her with phones not working, not having a charger, phones in the room not working, and then also being moved to a different facility that was closer to me. I was finally able to track her down and give her some things that she needed. I brought her some yarn and some books and a charger for her phone. When I got there, she was in great spirits and she was like, "Let's go live." And I was like, "Really?" And she was like, as long as they can't see me. And I'm like, "That's fine. We could do it." So we went live. Show of hands if you were there. And with no further ado, here's Liz telling the story of my most favorite photo that she ever took.
And I had the most famous singer in Puerto Rico. It was my best friend.
Yeah.
And she was getting her album cover done. And I liked the photographer's work. So I had my picture done by him. And during one of the breaks, I had a black slip on. I remember the black slip. And his assistant, for some reason, because I was a photographer, his assistant, for some reason, he had angles. He would stand, I would watch him, and the photographer was shooting me and everything was fine, but the assistant would stand at an angle and look at me, and I could tell that he knew something about photography. And I asked him during one of the breaks, I said, are you a photographer also? And
Yeah.
he said yes. And I said, would you shoot me? I'd like to. I've never done a nude. So I said, I'd like to do a nude, but I know what I want to do. I'm covered up. You don't really see anything.
Oh, yeah.
But and he said, oh, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. So he shot me, and he did the only nude.
Where did this refrigerator come from?
It was in the studio.
It was just randomly in the
yeah.
studio, and you just grabbed everything out
Yeah,
of
and
it?
it was a hot day.
It was a hot day. Oh, so it was actually cold in the
Yeah.
it was a cold refrigerator.
Yeah.
That was my favorite of all the pictures that were on the wall.
It was in San Juan.